Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Monday, June 24th, 2019. I'm Fredicia Liebert. Tuesday, June 25th, will see the opening of a conference which is sponsored by the Commonwealth Secretariat in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and Gender Affairs with the theme Women and Youth Participation in Community Dialogue, South-South Approach for Peace and Security in the Caribbean. Dr. Tresan Kramer, head of the Good Offices for Peace in the Commonwealth Secretariat, says the conference is timely.
Timely because it came, firstly, at the request of the government. So in that manner, clearly it is of interest and priority to the country. But what is community dialogue? It is really the drawing together of participants, different stakeholders in your country, from different perspectives to have meaningful discussions on things that matter to the development and the governance structures of your country. And so we're not talking about debate, which is entirely different from dialogue. So how do we look at the existing structures in your country and how do we look to support that? So it is a very important mechanism in looking at how you mitigate things like crime and violence among young persons, how you look at addressing gender-based violence and other issues. This conference is focused primarily on two issues: youth-driven crime and also gender-based violence.
The two-day regional conference will close on Wednesday, June 26th, with a march through Charlestown, which will culminate at the Cultural Village. A rally featuring Judith Gale of Jamaica, Nisha Woods of Barbados, and a host of local gospel artists will follow.
We want to also commend the leadership of Minister Hazel Brandley and your Premier and the Prime Minister as well for really supporting the initiative. We look forward to seeing the wider community who may not be able to be in the room at the rally that is being planned for the 26th. And I think that was an excellent initiative and an excellent way for the rest of the community to be involved and learn about what we're planning to do.
A series of town hall meetings facilitated by the Nevis Island Administration will continue on Thursday evening, June 20th. The town hall meetings, which are free to the public, are being held under the caption Conversations with the People.
It is an opportunity for your government to come out, to interact with you, to interact with all of the populace of the island of Nevis, and to report to you on the things that have been happening, and also to update you on the plans that we have for where we want to take the island. Even more important than this, it provides an opportunity for us to get the opinions and the views of you, the general public. These meetings are community meetings, and we will be having 5 meetings in this series, 1 in each parish on the island of Nevis.
The Honorable Troy Liebert, who chaired the proceedings, discussed plans to relocate the Nevis Public Library to Slacks Building opposite the George Mowbray Hanley Market Complex, as well as plans to upgrade the library service and plans to deploy internet in the island's public primary and secondary schools. The Honorable Eric Evelyn discussed matters including renovation at the cultural complex and the cultural village in preparation for Culturama 45 and persons venturing into businesses having successfully completed community development courses, including the cake making and decorating workshop. The Honorable Spencer Brand discussed matters including completed and ongoing road construction projects, renovations and repairs of government buildings, the construction of the CCTV building, the upgrade to the electrical system at the Charlestown Secondary School, the expansion of the Ivy Walters and Charlestown Primary Schools, job opportunities available on the Island Main Road Rehabilitation and Safety Improvement Project, cutting ground to cliff dwellers, and the creation of a project management unit whose first assignment is that project. Deputy Premier, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, discussed work to improve the safety of the Cotton Ground bus stop, plans to commence Phase 2 of the Cohoons housing development in a few weeks, advised residents to prepare for the hurricane season, and urged stakeholders to capitalize on the NIA's investment in the water taxi pier at Wally Bay, adding that the government is in negotiations to acquire additional land for parking. Premier, the Honorable Mark Brantley, announced that 4 divisions are among the 10 students from the Federation who were recently awarded scholarships to study in the Republic of China, Taiwan. He discussed the increase in vehicle imports and business licenses, the poverty alleviation program, and free hospital services offered to employees of the Nevis Solid Waste Management Authority. He also urged young people on the island to take advantage of opportunities that are available on the island. Members of the public also got an opportunity to express their concerns and ask questions, which were addressed by the members of the cabinet of the NIA. The first town hall meeting was held on June 17th at the St. Paul's Anglican Church Hall, while the second was held on Thursday, June 20th at the Cotton Ground Community Center.
We will be off next week and the following week, and will then return on the 11th of July in the parish of St. George or in Gingerland. Following that, on the 15th, Monday the 15th of July, we will be in the parish of St. James, and then we will continue after that.
The following is a public announcement regarding the 2019 National Honors Awards nominations. The general public is invited to submit nominations for the conferring of awards in the categories of the Order of National Hero, the Star of Merit, and the Medal of Honor. Nomination forms, which may be obtained from the Premier's Ministry situated on the second floor of the Social Security Building at Pinnis Estate, must be completed and returned to the Ministry no later than Friday, July 26, 2019. The nomination forms can also be submitted directly to the Secretary of the National Honors Awards Committee at Government Headquarters, Bastille St. Kitts, no later than Monday, July 29, 2019. Still to come.
Pick up your registration form and return it as soon as possible, because in the first tranche, we only have space for 25 women.
The details after this break.
Jump up, free up, bet up, no standing up. Love, passion, pride, culture, I'm a 45, yeah. Music, folklore, pageants, and so much more. Love, passion, pride, culture, I'm a 45.
Join us from July 25th to August 6th for the Caribbean's greatest summer line. It's Culturama 45.
Love, passion, pride, culturama 45. Love, passion, pride, culturama 45. Love, passion, pride, culturama 45. Yeah. Love, passion, pride, culturama 45.
Welcome back. Women in Nevis are being offered an opportunity to learn to swim free of charge. This through the second in a series of swimming clinics which are being hosted by the Ministry of Health and Gender Affairs.
We are about to start the next swimming clinic on the 29th of June, and it will run over a 3-month period. We are grateful to the persons from the Coast Guard / Defense Force who will be the facilitators for this very important initiative.
Women 17 years and older who are interested in taking the swimming lessons should register at the Ministry of Health and Gender Affairs at Administration Building, Main Street, Charlestown, or the Gender Affairs Division at the GMBC Building on Government Road.
We are hoping to attract serious persons because we want to give as many persons a chance as possible. So if you are serious, pick up your registration form and return it as soon as possible, because in the first tranche, we only have space for 25 women. At the end of the program, we are hoping that 1 person will be able to swim. As you are aware, we are a small island with water all around us, and it is very important that we get over that phobia of the waters, and so we are encouraging parents so that they in turn can then teach their children to swim, number 1. And number 2, it is all a part of the Get Fit, Keep Fit initiative, because it is said that swimming is one of the most important forms of exercise.
Starting on Saturday, June 29th, the sessions will be held on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to noon and Sundays from 2 to 5 p.m. Reflections, A Journey to Retirement is the name of a book that was written by former teacher and education officer Ermelita Elliott and launched on Saturday, June 22nd at the Franklin Brown Community Center. The launch, which was coupled with a book signing, was lined with songs, a dance, and an elocution contest. Kalia Clark, past student of Elliott, read her profile.
After entering the teaching profession, she loved to teach poetry using teaching strategies with students by having them dramatize the various lines and expressions in poems and other subject areas. The poems in the book, Reflections, started with a need when suitable poems to celebrate events such as independence or graduations and other activities could not be found easily. Many were written, some were not even saved. However, many were written on the spur of the moment as a need arose. Literacy is a skill which must be developed in our school today. Being able to express oneself is of prime importance, whether it be written, spoken, dramatized. It is her wish that every student in our federation would be able to appreciate and enjoy the art of poetry.
The author, in response, expressed her gratitude to a number of persons who assisted her on her journey.
To my children, Nizran, Nikiva, and Nalkim, thanks for telling me when that sound good, mommy. That one didn't make it. For the grandchildren, they like to join me in the fun and help to recite. Thumbs up to you. To my audience here this afternoon, you are the reason for this occasion. And I must let you know, you have never let me down. And this afternoon, it is testament because of your presence. Thank you so very much.
Hard copies of the book Reflections, A Journey to Retirement can be purchased on www.amazon.com. The Kindle version is also available on Amazon. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liburd. Thank you for viewing.